For several months now, pop radio has been dominated by a very small number of gigantic mega hit chart toppers. First, we had Fun taking over the charts for 6 weeks with their out-of-nowhere breakthrough smash We Are Young, and that oddity was bested by an even stranger hit single, Somebody That I Used to Know by Gautier, which did it one better by resting at number 1 for 8 weeks. But of course, even that was bested by a 9-week stay at the top of the Hot 100 from the unstoppable juggernaut that was Call Me Maybe. These 3 songs dominated the year, and they felt like it. They were completely and totally inescapable, dominating the popular consciousness with instantly memorable videos, endlessly earwormy lyrics, memes, parodies. Whether you like them or not, they all left a complete and thorough imprint on the popular consciousness. And I have been watching intently to see who would be the next artist to come along and grab America's heart and clutch it tight and mercilessly. Who is our next star? What?
Can you blow my whistle, baby, let me know.
This is Flo Rida. If you don't remember him from the last time I reviewed him, well, don't worry, that's perfectly understandable, because Flo Rida is a walking contradiction in music history. The superstar who isn't famous. With his latest, he now has 8 top 10 hits, and yet still probably wouldn't get recognized on the street. I didn't expect to ever review this guy again, because, well, really, once you reviewed one Flo Rida song, you reviewed them all. But more importantly, I just assumed he would go away. He's got no skills, and unlike most talentless celebrities, he's got no personality either. And yet, somehow in 2012, he's more successful than ever. I can only assume that's because people can't get sick of somebody when they mostly don't realize he's here to begin with. Now, I figured I had already analyzed all that could be analyzed from this beefy slab of walking stupid, but his continued success deserves some scrutiny. And I will say this, listening to his latest hits, I do understand at least a little why his last couple songs have been so big. You see, there are some artists who make album-length statements. We call them album artists, and we distinguish them from singles artists who don't put out coherent albums and are best listened to one song at a time. Flo Rida is somehow even less than that. A hook artist. He's kept himself relevant by continuously finding good collaborators to write those hooks, working with T-Pain, will.i.am, David Guetta, and now EDM stars like Avicii right at their commercial peaks. Good Feeling sampled a very good techno song that itself used a very good Etta James sample.
Hey, I heard you are a wild one.
Wild Ones, meanwhile, was instantly striking due to the unique vocals of Sia.
The Sia I know is dead. Dead!
Shut up, Paul. Unfortunately, Flo's talent at finding interesting hooks only means that his music is evolving, but he himself is not. For Good Feeling and Wild Ones, I had the same complaint that I issued about the first Flo Rida song I reviewed, Club Can't Handle Me. These songs have wonderful choruses, but they are ruined by Flo Rida's lack of personality or talent. And then there's his newest song, which is called Whistle, because of course it is. We've already got a billion songs in the past year with whistling in them, so of course now we have a song called Whistle. And while we're capitalizing on obnoxious trends, why not just release a song called Stupid Lyrics? But anyway, this song in particular. Well, despite the fact that I don't think Flo Rida is very talented, I can say this. It defied my expectations. Flo Rida actually manages to not ruin this hook.
Can you blow my whistle, baby, let me know. Girl, I'm gonna show you how to do it, and we start real slow. You just put your lips together and you come real close. Can you blow my whistle, baby,
Because it was already terrible.
Can you blow my whistle, baby?
I'm putting it right here on the table. This is Flo Rida's worst song. Yes, worse than Right Round. Not mediocre, not wasted potential, just full-on complete suck. I wish I could say that's because that for once the hook isn't catchy, but no, Flo Rida still has a knack for that. This is still catchy. It's very catchy. If you were feeling uncharitable, you might call it insufferably, obnoxiously catchy. You might even call it a brain-destroying, hamster dance level irritant of biblical proportions catchy. But hey, what's wrong with catchiness? Catchy is the first and most important quality in a pop song, right? If that whistle gets stuck in your head, doesn't that mean it's a good thing? Don't you want a song in your head? Well, see, here's the thing, and this is a secret, so try and keep it on the down low. This song is not actually about whistling.
Can you blow my whistle, baby, let me know. You just put your lips together and you come real close.
See, it's not really a whistle, it's his penis. So whenever you whistle that catchy tune, what you are actually listening to is the sound of Flo Rida's orgasm. Get it off me! Get it off! God, never be clean. I thought that Drake song was bad.
But I can make your pussy whistle.
So, let's talk about whistling in relation to blowjobs.
You just put your lips together and you come real close.
Obviously, this is a takeoff of the famous Lauren Bacall quote from the film To Have or Have Not.
You know how to whistle, don't you, Steve? You just put your lips together and blow.
Question, why does this sound so much better when she says it? Maybe it's because Flo Rida does everything in his power to drain the entendre out of it. Now check out Bacall. Smooth, smoky, seductive. Meanwhile, Flo Rida may as well be air humping with his tongue hanging out of his mouth. That's right, I said it. Flo Rida is no Lauren Bacall. These are the controversial statements that make me so widely admired for my honesty. It's not just Flo Rida that doesn't work here, it's the whistling too. Like, this is some serious Andy Griffith shit right here. Whistling usually isn't sexy, but it can be. Not this one though. This is a bright, sunshiny day walking to the corner general store to get some milk kind of stuff.
Can you blow my whistle, baby, whistle, baby?
Of course, Flo Rida also ruins the metaphor by making it more explicit and literal.
You just put your lips together and you come real close.
You know, now that I think of it, when a girl gives a blowjob, they're also supposed to keep their mouths open. I think. I know. Moving on. And then, of course, there's the other lyrics. Now, keep in mind, I'm fully aware that no one cares about the verses to Flo Rida songs. They're useless, easily ignorable, and basically only exist because courtesy dictates you have something else besides a chorus in your songs. On top of that, I can't be entirely sure what they actually are.
I'm betting you like people.
I'm relying on lyrics websites here, but everywhere I look has different interpretations because no one can understand what the hell he's saying. He raps like he has a mouthful of Novocaine, and he does something to his voice and production that makes him sound like he's singing through a damn fan. So keep in mind, when I review these lyrics, I could be getting them completely wrong. I mean, you can make the case that an honest reviewer just ignore these verses entirely because they don't matter, but no, I'm drawing the line. I'm drawing the line here. You can't just mumble your lyrics at high speed and just assume that no one will care enough about what you're saying that you can get away with whatever. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna take him to task for every lazy, stupid line. Alright? Let's see what you got.
I'm betting you like people, and I'm betting you love freak mode, and I'm betting you like girls to give love to girls and stroke your little ego. I bet you I'm guilty, your honor.
Flo, are you talking to yourself?
I bet you I'm guilty, your honor.
Well, someone's gotta talk to you, I guess. Actually, the idea that this is all happening in Flo Rida's head is quite funny to me. He's imagining being a hot club icon, talking to himself while he's being ignored at the bar.
I bet you I'm guilty, your honor. That's just how we live in my genre.
Yeah, well, your genre sucks. Sorry I had to be the one to tell you.
That's just how we live in my genre. Who in the hell done paved the road wider?
What?
Who in the hell done paved the road wider?
Done paid the Rottweiler? I don't know who paid the Rottweiler. Do you have some kind of business manager that takes care of your Rottweiler services?
Who in the hell done paved the road wider?
Oh, okay, pave the road wider. Who done pave the road wider? Well, you are a pretty beefy guy. I do imagine we have to dig out a few extra lanes for you.
Who in the hell done paved the road wider? There's only one flow and one rider.
Yes, I agree. There is only one Flo. Unfortunately, it's not you. I mean, who are you trying to kid here? Flo Rida, often imitated, never duplicated. Flo Rida is a unique, incomparable personality the likes of which we shall never see again. Although this is progress, Flo Rida has acknowledged the existence of someone named Flo Rida, meaning he's taken the first step in forming an identity. It's a start.
I'm a damn shame.
Correct.
Order more champagne, pull a damn hamstring, trying to put it on ya.
Translation: Flo Rida's attempts at seduction are so pathetic and desperate, he causes physical injury to himself. Jeez, this isn't getting any better, is it?
It's like everywhere I go, my whistle ready to blow. Shawty don't even know she can get in it for the low.
Ah, this hurts. Like, here's one of the most amazing things about this guy. Some artists will stretch a word's pronunciation to make it sort of rhyme, or they'll use a colorful metaphor to make a rhyming word fit the song. Flo Rida somehow mispronounces words to make them fit the rhyme scheme, even though, and here's the big thing, they still don't make any sense. Now, my personal favorite is here.
Girl, I'm new, so my Bugatti the same nose. Show me a perfect pitch, you got it, my banjo. Talented with your lips like you blew out a candle.
Okay, first off, your banjo? Sexy. Okay, I thought you were calling it your whistle. That was easier to visualize at least. Or can we just substitute any musical instrument in there? Can you play my accordion, baby, let me know. You just squeeze the box together and then you press the keys and the appropriate bass note with your opposite hand. Secondly, I'm not sure Flo Rida understands his own innuendo.
Talented with your lips like you blew out a candle. So
Flo Rida, I hate to break it to you, but blowjobs don't actually involve blowing, I think. Also, blowing out candles isn't difficult. 5-year-olds can do it. You're one step away from complimenting this girl for breathing.
go on, girl, you can twerk it. Let me see you whistle while you work it.
This is bad. This is all bad. At a time when even the most serious music critics seem to be falling all over themselves to treat the newest pop songs with the same level of scrutiny and respect as a new Arcade Fire album, no one has anything good to say about Flo Rida, except that he sells records. Saying this is a Flo Rida song doesn't even feel right. It's like calling Avatar a Sam Worthington movie. He's there, but you wouldn't really notice if he wasn't, and it's not like he contributes anything. And just, here's a question, what do you do with this song? The goofy whistling and guitar? I mean, what the hell is this? It's not a club song because you can't dance to it. You can't sing along because no one knows any lyrics. You're not exactly going to turn it on for love-making purposes. I mean, do you think people realize that this song is explicitly about a blowjob? I can't wait for this to show up on Kids Bop. What is this song good for? Anything? No, I'm done. I'm done with this. Now, if I call you through here. Oh, God damn it! Okay.
Give a little whistle, give a little whistle, woo-hoo, and always let your conscience be your guide.